So Microsoft just launched a $999 Xbox handheld, but here's the twist. It's not really an Xbox. Today, we're diving into what this thing actually is, what it does right, and what went terribly wrong. Before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button and drop your thoughts below. Do you think this handheld is the future of Xbox, or just an overpriced PC? Let's find out. When Microsoft teased this thing, they called it the Xbox you can take anywhere. Sounds amazing, right? But here's where it gets weird. It doesn't even run the real Xbox system. It's actually powered by Windows 11, not the Xbox OS. So instead of console simplicity, you get the full Windows experience updates, pop-ups, and yes, random battery-draining wake-ups. Now sure, that means you can play your PC games, Steam, Game Pass, Epic, all in one place. But calling it an Xbox? That's a stretch. It's more like a gaming laptop that shrunk and hit the gym. So before you grab your wallet thinking you're getting a next-gen Xbox on the go, let's clear up what this handheld really is and what you're paying for. Now to be fair, Microsoft did try to make Windows feel more console-like. They call it the new Xbox full-screen experience, and honestly, it's slick. You get your Steam, Game Pass, and even Epic titles all in one clean library, no more bouncing between launchers. It's like Windows finally learned how to chill. Well, almost. Because while the interface looks good, it still acts like Windows. Sometimes it freezes. Sometimes your inputs pile up. And occasionally it decides to wake itself from sleep just to remind you it's alive. But jokes aside, these improvements are for everyone. You can actually try the Xbox mode on any Windows handheld right now. It's efficient, saves memory, and feels almost console smooth. Almost. So the software's improving, but does the hardware justify that $999 price tag? Let's open it up. Okay, let's talk hardware because this is where the ROG Xbox Ally X actually flexes. Inside, it's rocking AMD's brand new Ryzen Z 2 Extreme chip and 8-core, 16-thread monster with RDNA 3.5 graphics. You also get 24 GB of LPDDR5 RAM, a 1 TB SSD, and even a Thunderbolt 4 port for external GPUs. Yeah, this thing means business. But here's the twist: that spec sheet comes at a premium. The X model costs $999, while the cheaper non-X version? It's running an old Zen 2 chip, basically Steam Deck tech from 2022, but priced higher than the Steam Deck OLED. Like, what are we doing here? To be clear, the X version is faster, sleeker, and better cooled. But the cheaper model feels like Microsoft wanted to launch two consoles, and one of them forgot it was 2025. It's like paying premium money for last season's GPU, but with RGB lights to distract you. So, power? Check. Design? Solid. But can it perform like a real console on the go? Let's put that $999 hardware to the test. Alright, specs are cool, but performance is where this handheld has to prove itself. And honestly, the ROG Xbox Ally X delivers. Mostly. In Cyberpunk 2077, the Ally X pulls ahead of the Steam Deck by over 20% at 720p, and even when we crank it to 1080p, it manages a smooth, console-like 30 to 40 FPS. That's impressive for something this small. And when you drop the power mode to 17 watts, the Ally X still keeps up with the previous gen Ally X at full power. Translation: you're getting more frames for less power, which means more actual gaming time. Now, about that battery life. Microsoft and Asus claim up to 5 hours of playtime, and for once, that's not total marketing fiction. In our real-world tests, light indie games last just over 5 hours, while heavier titles like Cyberpunk or Tomb Raider pull about 3 hours at 1080p. That's nearly an hour longer than the Steam Deck OLED, and it charges twice as fast, just 90 minutes to go from 0 to full. The cooling? Surprisingly solid. Even under load, temps hovered around 69 degrees Celsius nice. But here's the catch: that power boost comes at a price. Push the X version to its limit, and it gulps battery faster than a gamer at a Mountain Dew promo. So while it can match console performance, don't expect console battery life. In short, performance-wise, it's a beast. Battery-wise, it's decent. Together, it's the closest thing we've had to a real portable PC console hybrid yet. So now that we know it's powerful, portable, and pricey, let's answer the big question: should you actually buy it? So, Microsoft's $999 Xbox handheld. What's the verdict? It's not really an Xbox, and that's the weirdest part. It's a Windows PC dressed up like a console. But man, it's a good one. For PC gamers, this is the best Windows handheld you can buy right now. Gorgeous screen, better ergonomics, and enough power to run almost anything you throw at it, from Cyberpunk to Elden Ring. But for Xbox fans who were hoping for a true portable Xbox, this isn't it. You can't run your old Xbox games natively. You still deal with Windows quirks, and it's way too expensive to call it console-level affordable. At $999, it's premium, powerful, and practical, but not revolutionary. It's more of a handheld gaming laptop than a console replacement. If you want plug-and-play simplicity, grab a Steam Deck OLED. But if you want raw performance and flexibility, the Ally X is the new king. So yeah, Microsoft didn't make an Xbox. They made a portable PC, and somehow, that might still be the best move they've made in years. But what do you think? Is this the future of Xbox, or just a $999 flex piece? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every one of them. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. We've got more insane tech coming your way, only here on NextTechTools.